down again. Rise up. Long time I broke the chains.
Another I would see that would describe my life and a whole would be the word resolute, because in every situation in which I am in a despair, or like things don't seem that I would be able to overcome it, I try never to be the victim, but try to find ways to make the best of the situation, and to just try to have the best outcome from whatever happens in life. I can remember at one point in time, I think it was a holiday or something, where my family was outside just playing. I was young, playing with toys and stuff. And I guess my dad and my mom was around and we were just there playing. And I would come to them if something would happen to me, or if I would get hurt or something. And then she would take care of me. From what I've gotten from my family members or other people, is that my parents, my family were going to, we were going to somewhere in Belmopan, I'm not sure. And we just decided to go and to get the family together and to go. But it was just only my mother, my father, and my two older brothers and me that were going. So we were on the road driving. My father was driving and my mom was in the passenger seat, and we were in the back of the car. And from what I understand, there was some incident with a drunk driver, I believe. And I guess that caused the accident. And then afterwards we went to the hospital. My mom and my dad didn't survive the accident, and so it was just me and my two older brothers in the hospital. It dawned on me that I had to live a different life since I didn't have parents. At the point in time when I started to become mature, around the age of, I would say, about 10 to 12, when the whole maturity setting and you start to really think about life as how it is. And then I realized that my life is not the same as most other people, because they have their parents, they have a tight family, a close family. So at that point I realized that I had to try to survive in a different way than most people would. My first goal, since I have to live different, was to try to overcome all the odds that was faced against me by not having a parent. I would not be the victim, but try to overcome the situation. So I was determined to try to accomplish things that my parents didn't get to accomplish in their lifetime. For example, I remember my mother used to be a nurse, and she was studying to be a doctor. So my first career goal was to try to be a doctor, you know, and that's how I tried to overcome things and just accomplish what I wanted in my life. The major challenge I had to overcome while growing up was the fact that I had to survive without the constant care and the constant attention from a parent or parents, and I had to try to find ways to just live my life without being able to, without the support of a parent or a really strong encouragement from people close to me like a parent would in that time. One main decision that I made by myself, and I see it as a very good decision, was to start an extracurricular activity in high school. Because if you look at it, mainly it's the parent that decides whether they want their child to do an extracurricular activity. But I took it up on myself to just choose and to start playing music in my high school. And that's one of the main things that I think I did for myself that allowed me to be better for myself. Presently in music I'm doing about 3 different things. I guess it's the main part of my life now since I've joined the whole musical thing in my life. Well, I joined the steel band in high school, my school steel band, and from there I started to play music. Since I graduated, I joined the Contemporary Steel Orchestra. I'm playing in that steel band now, currently practicing for the September celebrations. I also learned to play the tuba, and from that I joined the BDF band. So I'm in that marching band now. Also, I have joined, well, I've helped form in the formation of my record label. I guess I found a group of artists that were interested in making music and stuff like that, and since I was a musician myself, I decided to just help them and assist them in making their instrumentals and stuff. And I self-taught myself production, and so now I have a record label of artists that I work with. We go by the name of Rising Star Records. We currently do different shows in different places in the city. Right now I'm in sixth form. I'm doing chemistry and biology at SJCJC. I'm going into my second year, so I guess that's where I am right now. Since then, I haven't actually set myself as to I want to be a doctor, but that's one of the career field that I would choose. I'm not limiting myself to that because there's a lot of other career fields that I could choose from, but that's just one of the main fields that I would choose from, and that's why I'm studying chemistry and biology at SJCJC. I do feel I have a home because I haven't made that situation or those circumstances hold me down from doing what I want to do and to uplift myself and live a better life.
Rise up and don't falling down again. Rise up. Long time I broke the chains. I tried to fly.